What is going on, my beautiful dolls and divos? We're going to do something fun today. We're going to showcase how we are going to remove this alopecia hybrid solutions. I'm going to put some of this in fast forward motion, and I'm going to slow it down because I don't know if you want a long video, but let me know, okay? So, she has a mesh integration installed in her area of concern in her crown. And my beautiful doll has a braidless sew-in in the back. Okay, she has graduated from full sew-ins with lace closures to having her real hair incorporated with her extensions so we can address the area of concern a lot better without having all the way full coverage. And we can do some solutions, some topical solutions like the stem cell by Actin R. Those drops are incorporated and we are stimulating more and all that good jazz. But how are you doing? What's going on, my new subscribers? Okay, your girl is here. Now I'm slowing down. One of the tricks that I want to incorporate is to make sure you're pulling that thread away. And I didn't really close the shear, okay? Only reason I will close the shear, the mini shears, is if I have a clear indication that there is no hair. Other than that, I like to have the blade sharp enough to go ahead and just use a little tension in that area, and it will just go ahead and cut that piece. Now, this beautiful doll is overdue of a removal. So we are going to be fighting tooth and nails, taking out this installation. I put this thing in here. She got 2 retightenings. We installed this installation. Can you believe when we installed this installation? We installed this installation June 23rd, okay? And I reinstalled her installation October the 19th. That's 4 months. So when I have my, duration saying that it's going to stay in 8 to 10 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, you're coming in for your maintenance, it's going to last a lot longer. So it's worth the investment. But you're going to have to come and get a retightening because it's going to be shifting and things of that nature. So, yeah, I'm showing you that I'm removing her new ingrown hair in the crown from that foundational mesh. Right now, I am removing the silicone micro links. Those are 3.5s, and it's not causing any extra tension. This is why I wanted to make this video. Yeah, we always see the transformation and me doing it, but we don't really talk about removal and hair care and hair growth. So why not do it today? Okay, now I am recording this video and doing a voiceover while I'm looking at her file. That's how I know the dates. Taneasha, she just making up dates. But boop, boop, I have several seats. That's what our POS system, online booking. For those who don't know what a POS system is, where everybody, Style Seat. Well, Style Seat has elevated. They might be a POS system now, but they don't take inventory and payroll. So they still are online booking basic, software. So this braid right here was not original. So you would go back and see when I first did this installation, and everything when I upload videos is not on correct time, okay? When I install this installation, there's no braid. There's no braid with mesh integration. It's braidless. But we had to do that because we retightened, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and try to fight to take this braid out, and I put this thing in here good, okay? She got retightened again in July 19th. So we put that in. That's about 6 weeks. It's going to do what it need to do. So on normal, if a person is of a straighter texture, 6-8 weeks is really where they're at as far as what I see because they shampoo their hair way more often. And with this beautiful doll, she comes in and she does not do any at-home maintenance, so I'm able to monitor it. But I do not suggest leaving it in that long, even if you're keeping it in that maintenance, because it's adding stress. It's a time limit for installations, is not because it's a money grab. The time for installations is ensuring that you are still not pulling on that area of concern, that you're still able to take care of your scalp and your hair, even though you're getting shampoo. It is not yours. I know. I know you wanted to believe it's not yours. It's not yours. So it got to come off. Okay? Face off. Face on. So right now, this is another little gem. I do not go in with a physical tool at first. God gave me the first tools that gave me the blessing, which is my hands. So you see, I've got a little fast forward. It's not as real time, but I just wanted to show you that you're going to have a little hair fall. That is normal. But if I was to go straight in with that comb, baby, it would have been a hot mess, okay? Now, by her hair not being braided, it is not that much matting, and you could just go ahead and separate with your fingers and gently get those hair fall, dead hair, out of the healthy hair. So we all may not know that our hair, based on your genetics, sheds between 50 to 100 strands a day. Oh my God, that's too much. You never notice it. It's not even 2%. In order for the new hair to come out of the epidermis through the dermis, your scalp, what you see, the old hair has to leave. It has its course. Think of a tree. Tree don't never go bald head, small head, do it? It gets new every time the season comes. It gets new leaves, right? The old leaf come on the floor, the ground, and then you see a new leaf. Okay, so think of it like that. All right. So right now, if you don't know, I like to play around a lot. We did her last installation with the braid actually in August. So I was like, baby doll, it's time. It is time to take this joker out. But we stretched it and we made it do. And it was still looking okay. I wish I could have took a video of, when she first sat down. But when I thought about it, I'm like, this is good content. I do put a lot of that stuff in my stories. And stories disappear in 24 hours. And I did not keep that for B-roll. But it's a learning process. I'm getting it. And we just going ahead and taking out all of the hair that has shedded over time gently, and I'm happy to see even more growth. So I'm glad that we upgraded from a braided sewing. And a braided sewing, even though we use a weave buddy and all that, and it's not shifting, everything's enclosed with the net and all that jazz, and I can't get to it. But Taneasha, ain't it a net underneath the mesh integration? First of all, it's no cornrows. So isn't that material? Isn't it holes in it? It's like, let me stop frying people, because a question is a question. When you're using a topical solution, a lot of times it's a foam, it's a liquid, it's an oil. So imagine you putting all those things I just mentioned on your jeans or your shirt, it's going to get wet, right? And you're going to fit it on your skin. Ooh, see? I got to do analogies like that, how I understand. It ain't about you, it's about me. Now we taking out the back. We having a good time. We watching, some football. And right now, another gem. You see that? I'm going away from her hair. I'm going away from her hair. Okay? Shear through. You see, I'm trying to, she chatting it up, making my hands slip. That ain't me. Okay? That ain't me. That's her. It's like a boo-boo. But anyway, that's how we are not going to take out and cut her hair. I take my time. It took me a good hour and 20 minutes because, it was overdue taking out. But if you go ahead and get it taken out in the 6-8 weeks time, it normally takes not even 30 minutes to remove this. Okay? So I just wanted to make sure because she had a lot of new growth. And you see, the beads are there, and I'm going to go ahead and show you with my pliers. You just open it up and remove it. So this video is really to tell you about any questions that you might be having. Is it going to take your hair out? And I could say it, but words are cheap. So I'm going to give you a visual. Now, this is not pulling. It's nothing but a tool. It's nothing but you're squeezing it. It seems a lot more healthier than a braid. We're just conditioned to thinking that braiding is the only way to protect your hair. What we protecting it from? The police? If you always got it in a cocoon all the time, then when it comes out to be a butterfly, you don't know what to do. You went in like Dora the Explorer with your head to your neck. Now your head down like Pocahontas, down to your back, and you're going to see her head. I'm going to show you a video of her head, okay? When we take it all out, okay? The receipts be receipting. Shout out Cameron. You was doing this in the 90s when people was not even doing it, okay? He was double talking before double talking was in. Shout out Dipset. Anyway, this is going to go ahead and give people a alternative to having always full coverage when you have one area. So stay tuned to next week. It's going to look like this.